What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. If you are not having a great day, it's probably because you've watched the new Mulan remake, and right now you're probably dipping your head in a big bowl of cereal. However, if you're having a great day, congratulations. I'm going to ruin your day even further, and then you're going to dip your head in a big bowl of cereal. So let's get into the video without much time wasting. For someone who has watched the original Mulan cartoon for a long time and repeatedly, this movie got every single thing wrong. From the storyline and storytelling structure to the characters and their personalities, a whole lot of bad things were present in this movie. And Disney just came out blatantly and said, we want the movie to be realistic. But nothing about this movie is as realistic as it gets. In fact, the more you watch it, the more you start crying. Like, they keep ruining your favorite cartoons because they want to make more money and they want to turn into a remake. Mark the word, remake. A lot of things were off about this movie, and let's dive into the characters and their personalities for a second. Mulan, for one thing, was absolutely unnecessary. I don't know why I said it that way, but I'm just trying to convey how bad I feel watching how my favorite cartoon has turned into garbage. Mulan was pretty much emotionless. The actress portraying her did not give that much life into the character, did not breathe in the character. The audience is supposed to connect with the character you're playing, and when they connect with the character, they in turn connect with the actor portraying the character. That's just how it goes. This movie did not do any single one of that. The characters lacked personality and depth. Mulan, for one thing, Mulan and her alter ego, Ping. Oh, I'm sorry. In this movie remake, Mulan's alter ego is not called Ping. It's called Hua Jun. And one thing that amuses me is the fact that anytime Mulan tries to tell someone her alter ego's name, she keeps her face like she's holding in a fart, and she just keeps this static face like, my name is Hua Ju, so. And for some reason, every single character in this movie is deepening their voice. I'm like, what the heck, man? I don't understand. Why are you guys deepening your voice? Are you trying to assert your masculinity before the audience? I'm like, dude, I already know you're a guy. I can see it. It's obvious, except for Mulan, who is a lady. But I can see that you're a guy. Why you keep deepening your voice before me, man? Dude, you're trying to drive me nuts right here. I do not understand. A lot of characters were omitted. Mushu, for the most part, they said they wanted the Mulan remake to be realistic, okay? And so they omitted Mushu. But then the twist comes. No Mushu, but we can do something better than Mushu, right? Mushu is a talking dragon. Talking dragons don't exist, man. I mean, have you seen the movie Merlin? Nah, that's all fake. Talking dragons do not exist. So we're going to bring in a phoenix who does practically nothing and just flies around being so useless as much as possible. That's exactly what they did. They brought a phoenix whose job was unknown to even the phoenix himself and unknown to Mulan. Mulan just sits somewhere and next to sees a phoenix flying around. Next thing she stands up and smiles and she's like, oh my god, it's a phoenix. I mean, how cringy is that? Shang, who is the commander of the camp when Mulan got there, is not available in this movie. In fact, they bring in some guy to connect with Mulan. The guy's job is pretty much to draw his sword and call Mulan a little man. Pretty much no personality in him at all. The cricket that ruined Mulan's matchmaking, oh my god, you need to see the movie. The cricket does not exist. Instead, they put a spider there. You know what in turn they did? They turned the cricket into a human being. I don't mean like turn him into a human being. Like, they call the human being a cricket. And I'm like, yeah, his name is Cricket. His mom calls him Cricket because he brings his mother good luck. And I'm like, what in the ass? How worse could this movie get? Trust me, friends, it doesn't get a lot worse. It gets so bad that Mulan's friends are the most dry, joke-telling comedians you've ever seen on the planet Earth. Like, I could not stand their comedy at all. These guys single-handedly ruined the most famous song in Mulan in one shot. How worse do you want the movie to get? You're probably wondering how worse you want the movie to get. I'll tell you how worse the movie can get. The villain Shan Yu does not exist in this movie. Do you know who else they brought in this movie? Shao Kahn's brother, Boris Khan. Gung 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 gung. Honestly, the Shao Kahn's brother does a lot cooler thing than Shan Yu in the cartoon. Yeah, Shao Kahn's brother, Boris Khan, when he smiles, his scarf comes off so dramatically. It's like, it's pinpoint accuracy and it's pretty much timed. The guy just smiles and his scarf just goes off like, bam! And I'm like, what? That is so cool. Now, he lacked the villainous charisma that Shan Yu in the cartoon had. A villain, even though the villain is a bad guy, you're attracted to the villain for something. The way he says the bad things he's about to do in a cool way, it just pretty much gets you. Like that epic scene where he sent the messenger to deliver a message, and as the messengers were running back to China to deliver their message, he just strokes his chin and is like, I wonder how many it takes to deliver a message. Then that archer just comes out and pulls his arrow and is like, 1. And the screen just goes black. Yeah, that cool, epic moment does not exist in this film. Honestly, the idea why he's beefing the Emperor is not known. Pretty much the Emperor killed his brother Shao Kahn for some reason. And then he is upset and is like, I want to kill the Emperor. I want to rule over China. There's no compelling story arc in this movie at all. The existence of the witch itself is a turn-off for me. They want the movie to be realistic as much as possible, but then they decided to omit Mushu because Mushu was not realistic. However, the existence of a witch that can turn into a bird or flock of birds was the most realistic idea whoever generated the idea could come up with. I mean, like, yeah, a talking dragon does not exist. Have you seen the movie Merlin? Or have you seen the TV show Merlin? That's more like it. Talking dragons do not exist. However, women who turn into birds exist. So we're going to bring a woman who can turn into a hawk and flocks of birds, all right? The witch lacked chemistry with Mulan. And forgive me the fact that I'm talking really fast. I'm just as pissed off as I'm recording this right now. The scene where she's talking to Mulan and she's trying to pull the "you and I are the same" card on Mulan. And she just looks at Mulan. For some reason, I thought that she was going to kiss Mulan there. I thought they were going to do a girl-on-girl makeout, which was going to be something I'll cover my eyes and be like, I'm PG-13, I don't watch such, I want to cover my eyes. But then they don't. They just make her hold Mulan and tilt her head sideways, and it's almost like she's going for the kiss every single time. She's going for the kiss. She wants to kiss Mulan. And I'm like, will you kiss her or not? I'm trying to fast forward. I'm trying to cover my eyes. I want to watch the rest of the film. No chemistry at all was found in this witch and Mulan. They're just trying to force it. Okay? Now, don't get me started on the storytelling structure. Oh my God. Mulan has superpowers, everybody. Mulan has superpowers. Round of applause for Disney. Thank you. Thank you very much, Disney. You took a cartoon that kids related to back in the day and transformed it into garbage. It's more like everybody wants to have a superpower right now. In fact, their portrayal of Chi in this movie is horrible. I've watched a lot of Chinese and Eastern movies and how they portray Chi, and it's a whole lot better than this one. Now, the Chi somehow works for Mulan when she is Mulan, a girl, but when she is a boy, Huaju or Huaju, Chi doesn't seem to work. Now, the existence of the Chi is pretty much what I do not understand. The Chi doesn't do any spectacular thing for Mulan whatsoever, other than help her improve her soccer skills. Like, because of the Chi, Mulan kicks a spear better than a soccer player kicks a ball, okay? Anytime she jumps up, she kicks a spear in the air and shoots it downwards, and everybody's like, "Go! Did you see that goal? Mulan scored straight from the 18-yard box, straight into the back of Shan Yu's chest." Like, that was supposed to be impressive. For some reason, I do not get it at all. The beginning of Mulan's journey, remember that scene where she kind of suits up and kind of goes out and runs away with her dad's armor? Yeah. Do you know how epic the jump cut they used to describe that scene was? It was the most epic jump cut I have ever seen in history. In fact, a 10-year-old YouTuber can do a better jump cut than this Disney movie. It was completely horrible. Now, you're probably going to hate on me and say, why am I hating on this movie that much? I'm using a gameplay as my background footage. Well, I don't care. It's my opinion. I am entitled to it. And you, my dear friend, you are going to listen because, please, I want you to listen. You really should listen to everything I'm going to say in this video. You really don't want to watch that Mulan movie. It is horrible. There was no background music, no storytelling structure in the armor suit-up scene. It just jump cuts to where Mulan grabs the swords. The next thing, jump cut, bam, she has an armor on. Jump cut, bam, she's in the camp. I'm like, how the heck did that happen? Dude, am I watching some other movie here? Everything is just in the wrong way. Calling this movie realistic was really pointless. The Phoenix was pointless. The witch's existence was pointless. Mulan defying gravity was pointless. Now, plus, in the case of the witch, for some reason, she seems to have extra sleeves. I don't know how the sleeves, like, stretch out. It's just so weird watching her do those weird stuff. Now, there's a lot of things I want to talk about in this movie, But I'm gonna stop here right now. The movie is every single bit of bad, and that's why I'm making it into a series. Stick around for the next series about the Mulan movie, where I go in depth on more things the character and the storyline structure got wrong. The character development did a lot of bad things here, and you will not want to miss that video when I drop it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around till I drop the next video. Bye guys.